Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in May and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. And last month in April, somebody questioned me in the comments section, why do I not show my shuffling the cards on the videos? And I responded to them telling them, because one, I think it's boring for viewers to watch, and it doesn't take too long, but I just don't think it's necessary for people to watch the shuffling. And I think people are going to skip over it. But this month of May 2025, I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera. So you can let me know down below in the comment section whether you feel like you like the shuffles on camera or not. I also want to add here, if you're interested, I've recorded a very special video series for each sign of the zodiac, Neptune in Aries, psychic tarot and oracle card readings. If you're interested in getting these videos, the link is down below in the description box in the Show More section, and the links will also be on my website at the luckymermaid.com videos page. Neptune is in Aries for 14 years. So you may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign in this series if you can do so. There are 16 tarot cards in this reading, plus 2 oracle cards. So there's a lot of messages and a lot of predictions. Before the videos were edited, they ran almost an hour long, pre-edited. So these are very long videos. Also, you might want to get my psychic crystal readings for May 2025, which are a continuation and an expansion of the videos I do here on YouTube and Rumble. So you may want to check them out to see what else my spirit guides have to say for you about this month of May. Stick around to the end of the video if you want to hear about any of the other video series I've recorded for Vimeo. And if you just want to skip listening to that, you can go look underneath the video. Down below are many of the links to the videos I've recorded on Vimeo that the predictions are still applying right now and forward. Many of them go out until 2026, so you may want to check them out. So now here's your shuffle, your card shuffle for this month of May 2025 for Pisces. So spirit guides, please come to me now and show me a 5-card rainbow tarot spread for Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising for May of 2025. Show me 5 tarot cards for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising for May of 2025. What's going on with Pisces in May? Show me 5 tarot cards for Pisces. 5 tarot cards for Pisces for May of 2025. Okay, the first card you have that showed up is 5 of Cups. 4 more tarot cards for Pisces. What else is going on? Card number 2 is Knight of Swords. 3 more tarot cards for Pisces for May of 2025. Please show me what's going on for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people in the month of May 2025. This one was poking out all the way, is the 10 of Rods. 2 more tarot cards for Pisces. 2 more for Pisces for May of 2025. Oops. Okay. You have the Death card is one of the other cards that fell out. And you have the Fool starting out on a new journey here. So your tarot cards for the month of May 2025, Pisces, is the Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Rods, the Death card, and the Fool. So the first card that showed up in your reading is the Five of Cups, which is sadness, loss, and regret. But not all hope is lost because there's still two cups that are upright. This could also indicate a problem with drinking. You or somebody else could have that issue in May of 2025. You may feel in some way, Pisces, like you did the wrong thing. Like you slipped up somehow. And you may feel like you got yourself into some kind of trouble or hot water over it. It comes up like some of you said something that you wish you hadn't said. And I feel for some of you, this could be at work. This could be to a coworker or a boss is what comes up first. But for some of you, it's a general reading, Pisces. So this could have been to your love partner or to someone you're dating or a friend or a family member. It's going to be different for all of you. But what comes up the strongest to me is I feel like you said something to a boss or a coworker that you wish you hadn't said. Some of you, my guides are saying, be careful of this, that you jumped into bed with somebody too quickly. So if you're dating somebody or an old love returns, that could be a mistake. You could have some kind of regret about that. Now, the reasons for that could be multiple. But so for some of you, I feel this happened at work, where you said something to a boss, an owner, or a coworker that was a mistake that you shouldn't have said. For others of you, if you're dating or you just hooked up with somebody or somebody from the past came back, you jumped into bed with them too quickly and now you regret it. You may really feel very strongly like you want your life to be normal. You want there to be peace. And so you could feel like whatever you did or whatever you said is like, could potentially disrupt your peace. And that could be inner peace, or it could be external peace, or both. It could be to do with gambling or spending a lot of money. So there could be something to do with money that you have regrets about as well, because my guides are bringing up like maybe you bought a big purchase and now you're having buyer's regret or buyer's remorse, or you gambled a lot of money away and now you don't have money to pay your mortgage or your bills or your rent. So you could have regrets here with money. And you could really be struggling and thinking about that you want to figure out how you can fix it or what you can do to turn it around. But the first two things I said are the strongest. Said something you wish you hadn't, or gotten back together or slept with somebody that you jumped into bed with them or did some action that way too quickly is really what comes up the strongest. The next card in your reading, Pisces, is the Knight of Swords, and this is an air sign person. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an air sign. If you are trying to get a new job, somebody could want to hire you in May or even June or July. This could also be somebody that wants to get you on board with some kind of project or plan or something that's going to happen. So it could be a family member. It could be a boss. Could be your significant other, a love partner that wants you to get on board with something. And they could be eager to see your response and your reaction. You could feel agitated by this air sign person. They could be kind of getting on your nerves for some of you. This could be somebody that's like trying to get you to act now. They want you to do something right away. So it could be a boss, a parent, a significant other, could be a client or a customer, and they want you to act. They want you to do something right away. This is part of the reason why I feel like they're getting on your nerves, because you may not want to do it, or you may want to do it in your own time, and you may feel like too much. This could represent you if you feel like there's something you want to get out of. So it could be a work job, like something at work, a task, or something you want to get out of. It could be at your home, where, you know, your significant other or a parent or somebody wants you to do something and you want to get out of there. You want to get out of doing it, and you want to get out of there. You could also have a bombardment of news and information coming at you in May. There could be something that kicks up, Pisces, where you feel like, where you find out you have to move and act quickly. Like, maybe your boss is going to say, we're moving to a different location. Everybody's got to pack up their supplies and this and that, and we got to move. Could be a family, could be happening in your home. Guess what? We're selling this place and buying another. You got to pack up your stuff quickly. We're moving, so get on with it. You know, like that energy could come up at you in some form or another, where you have to like gather your stuff or pack stuff up or help other people because something has to be moved quickly. This could also have to do with if there's any floods or storms coming where you are, and like, so you may have to act quickly. Like a storm is coming, a tornado is coming, a hurricane's coming, a flood is coming, and you may have to act quickly. So the next card in your reading, Pisces, is the Ten of Rods, and this is a card that symbolizes moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. These rods of burden can actually be knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to new and better horizons. You could also feel overburdened in the month of May. I hear that you are going to be trying to figure out how to tackle something and that you are moving on. You may feel like you want to get yourself situated in a better position. Some of you may be doing a lot of job hunting. You may actually get a job and you're going to leave a job you're in and go to a new job. This could also be a residence. You may be moving to a better location. And so you're going to move from one location to another of a living space. This could be a month where you are actually like trying to figure out how much you can afford, like if you're moving or if you are changing a job, like how much can you afford to live? How much rent can you afford? How big of a mortgage can you afford? How much pay do you need to be able to afford to pay your bills? You could be looking at these things in May. You may feel like you have a lot of knowledge, talents, and skills that you want to move on and do something with. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel or a channel on Rumble, or, you may want to take your talents and skills and you're like, I've had it with working for this business or company. I know how to do this on my own. I'm going to be moving on and taking my talents and skills, and I'm going to be opening my own business. Some of you Pisces may be thinking about that in May. You could attend some kind of workshop or some kind of class or seminar. It could be from an invitation. You could get invited to do it, but some of you could have been seeking it out. Some of you, if you live with your family or in a roommate situation, you could be moving out and moving on your own. Some of you are learning a new trade or some new skills that will be definitely helping you out in the future. So the next card in your reading is the Death card. This is transformation, something ending so something new can begin. You could really be thinking strongly about your family or other people in your life that you need to consider. You could be like, these decisions I'm making or things that I'm doing or changes that are happening, you may not just be having to think about yourself. You may have to be considering your family. Something in you is evolving. At a job that you work at or at a business that you own, you may find that your skills are evolving, that are going to lead you to maybe some other work in some other area of a company or business you work for. Or if you own your own business, you could make the business transform and evolve. There could be some people that you need to part ways with. If you have any friends that are detrimental to you, kind of negative or holding you back, you may need to transform your relationship, like not hang out with them anymore, or just have superficial friendship relationship with them, but not be like super, super tight with them anymore. Some of you could really move away from a very unhealthy situation. Could even be a place where you live where there's been chemical spills or too many chemtrails or, other types of pollution or environmental concerns. But it could be toxic people. So it could be toxicity. Like in any form, chemicals, environmental, people, that you could feel like this is toxic for me. I have to move away from this. Could be happening in a love relationship, could be happening with friendships, could be happening at work. Could even be if you have a business and you have clients and customers that you deal with that you feel are too toxic, you may not deal with them anymore. This could be a month where your life is kind of transforming and you could be at the beginning phases of a new life. Like stepping out of the old life and stepping into the new one could come up here for you Pisces. And Pisces, if you feel like any of these videos that I record here are helpful to you and that you like them, find them entertaining, or you like them or find them helpful, please click like because it does help this channel engagement, and it'll help YouTube algorithms recommend my videos to other people, because I don't think they do that too much anymore. So we'll see. So the last card in your reading is another major arcana card. So you had 2 in a row, the Death card, and now you have the Fool. And this is starting out on a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. But you have to have your wits about you and not have your head in the clouds, or you could fall off the cliff. So it's good, it's a new journey, but you know, have to be, you know, kind of grounded in reality, not woo. You could really be making your presence known to other people. You could be making some really big changes or statements. Could be in a career you're in. It could be out in the public in some way. It could be at your job. It could be in the dating world. But it's like, what makes a big statement? It could be your appearance. Maybe you're going to change your hair color dramatically, or lose a lot of weight, or buy a whole new wardrobe, or change something, or say something that makes a big statement. So I feel like you want people to notice you, to pay attention to what you're doing, and to not underestimate you or your talents or your skills or your knowledge or your abilities. You could really feel like this is a time where you really want to spread your wings and fly. You could feel very inspired to try new jobs, new careers, new foods, new diets, new exercise programs, new friendships, new social groups, new clubs, groups, organizations, new jobs, new careers. Did I already say that? Like, you could feel like anything that is going to expand you as a person, expand your life, broaden your horizons. That kind of energy is here around Pisces in May. Some of you are going to take on a new job. Some of you are going to start your own business. Some of you are really going to feel like you're not going to let grass grow under your feet in May. You're going to feel very inspired to, like you could travel. You may feel adventurous. This is also a time where Pisces, if you want to deal with the public, you could be getting things out there into the public. So you could be starting your own website, your own YouTube channel. You could be starting a website where you're demonstrating, or a YouTube channel where you're demonstrating your products, your services, your talents, your skills. You may also feel like you want to broaden your knowledge. You may want to go back to school and get an advanced degree, or go to some training program or something. Could be school, could be a training program where you increase, expand, broaden your knowledge, your talent, your skills. So this could be a time where you are, like I said, taking new classes, getting an advanced degree, anything of that nature. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Pisces to work with, use, and wear in the month of May 2025, you got rose quartz. And rose quartz brings loving vibes. It purifies and opens the heart. It promotes love, self-love, and friendship. Rose quartz can also bring deep inner healing and peace. It's also a calming stone and brings comfort in times of grief. And rose quartz also dispels negativity and protects against environmental pollution. It's going to help you adapt to any changing circumstances or situations you find yourself in the month of May. It's also going to be a great stone for you to wear or carry whenever you have to promote yourself or your work. It's going to make you look better and feel better. My guides are saying if there's any temperature changes you have to deal with, it's going to help you deal with temperature changing in your climate, or if you're going from, like, you know, maybe you're traveling and you're going to a really cold climate or a really warm climate, or where you live the climate is changing. It's going to help you adjust to climate and temperature changes. Also going to be a very good gemstone for you if you're experiencing any sinus pressure, any tension in your head, or headaches or migraine headaches. You may want to put this on your third eye if any headaches crop up, or put it under your pillow when you're lying down and resting. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, I post those links down below in the description box. And they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Now, at the beginning of the reading, I told you I have Neptune in Aries, Psychic Tarot, and Oracle card readings. Those readings cover a 14-year time period, while Neptune is in Aries for 14 years. There's 16 tarot cards in that reading, plus 2 Oracle cards. So you may want to check those out, because those predictions and messages are going to last for 14 years. Also, my psychic crystal readings, as I said in the beginning, for May 2025 are available for each sign of the zodiac. They are an expansion and a continuation of the readings I'm doing right here in this month of May that I do every month. So if you want more predictions and messages about this month, you may want to check out the crystal readings. My past, present, and future psychic tarot and oracle, is it oracle card? No, it's psychic tarot readings. Sorry. My past, present, and future psychic tarot readings using the Osha Zen Tarot deck, they're available. I haven't done those for 5 years, and they're very popular. People really like the past, present, and future readings. And the Osha Zen Tarot deck is very unique and completely different than a regular tarot deck. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2025 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac are available on Vimeo. So if you haven't found out what's lucky and new for you yet in 2025, you may want to check those out. My eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in, what sign was it in? Virgo, in March, on March 14th, 2025. Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings are available. Also, my solar eclipse in Aries on, what date was that? What date was the solar eclipse? It was March 29th, 2025. Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings are available on Vimeo. Those predictions and those eclipse readings go out for about 1 year. So you may want to check them out. Also, my financial psychic tarot readings for 2025. My big love readings for 2025 for singles and couples are available. Also, my New Year 2025 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings. If you haven't checked them out, it's 10 cards, covers the entire year. You might want to see what I get for you there. And my Psychic Crystal readings for the new year of 2025 for each sign of the zodiac are also available. But there's other video series down there I'm not mentioning. you need to check them out or go to my website. On my website, I have it written out, what cards I use, how long the predictions go out for, if I used any other divination tools like the crystal or oracle cards. It's all written there on my website. So you may want to check my website out at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I really appreciate you watching these videos. And if you want more messages and predictions from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC, or on X, I'm Pamela Georgel at the Lucky Mermaid. And also, I have a channel on Rumble. You can watch my videos on Rumble at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Rumble. But I do have an Instagram account, but I kind of discontinued using it for a while because there was way too many scammers on there, way too many. And just so you know, like if you're not in the world of making videos and doing all that, you may not realize that scammers just can copy any picture and make it their own. And all they have to do is change the spelling of one of the words in your title of your name, and it looks like it's you. You know, like people have copied mine many times. So if anybody, you know, you got to beware. If anybody reaches out to you and says they're me and looks like it's my image and all of that and says they want to give you messages or this, that, or the other, it's not me. I don't contact anybody unless you're on my wait list, which I closed in 2018, but I'm still working through it, or my cancellations list. So, and that would be for a private reading. And you would have to be on those lists and I would email you. I don't contact anybody on social media to see if they want a reading. I don't need to do that. I have over 2,000 people waiting. So if you want to get on the cancellations list, you can, but you need to go to my website at theluckymermaid.com on this scheduling page, and you can see how to do that to get on the cancellations list. The wait list is closed. But, you know, it's going to take me years to work through those, just so you know. But beware, do not fall for the scammers. And if anybody reaches out to you, you need to block them and report them because they're just trying to get your money and your information, or both. I also want to let you know, if you'd like to donate to this channel to help support the work I do here, you can make a donation. I have a link down below. It's connected to PayPal. I do appreciate your donations and your purchases of my Vimeo videos, because without those, this channel could not afford to keep going. So I really appreciate all of that. And when you click like and you comment down below, that also helps the algorithms acknowledge my channel and recognize and recommend my channel to other people that also like psychic readings or tarot readings. So it really helps my channel a lot. If you feel like I help you in any way or entertain you or help you and you like my videos, click and like is such an easy thing to do, and click and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and will help this channel continue on and to grow. And I do greatly appreciate all of you and all of your likes, all of your shares, all of your comments, and all of your subscribing. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.